Hi, this is Kyle Piercy with UIndyAthletics.com. I'm sitting down with Director of Tennis, Coach Malik Tabet, just before the men's ITA Midwest Regional, which the Greyhounds will be hosting at Center Grove High School down in Greenwood, Indiana. Coach, this is a tournament that, of course, last year Arklon was able to win. High expectations for all four of your Greyhounds. What are you hoping to see from them this weekend?
Yeah, I'm expecting to see great showing. I think they all came back very fit, which is always an issue when you start a tournament that early in fall. But I felt that all players knew the challenges that they had. They've seen it last year. It's a long tournament. It's 3 days. 3 days long with, if I'm not mistaken, it's 2 singles matches per day, 2 doubles matches per day. So if you're not fit, it's going to be tough.
What's the competition been like? I know Nils comes in with a ton of experience, obviously a great player in his own right, nationally ranked singles player, but of course you also have Arklon, who won it last year, and Christoph and Magnus, and not to mention, you know, a lot of depth on this 8-player team. What's the competition been like in practice?
It's been tremendous. Really enjoyed watching these guys, you know, coming in, and there's a different dynamic within the program. I think these kids want to reach the next level. We know our personal goal as a team is to make it a top 15, potentially top 10. We scheduled for that. They know the challenges that are ahead of them. I think they bought also into the philosophy of our tennis program, training hard, being focused, taking care of business, and they've been doing that for the last 3 weeks, and I can see that those guys are ready to go.
And of course, you know, missing Luke Huber, that's a big loss for you. Graduated, one of the best players in program history, of course. Who's kind of filled that void as sort of maybe a leader on the team, or that kind of leadership role that Luke had?
I mean, I think they all have learned from Luke, okay. And I've seen great leadership so far. Kids are, like I said, they're focused. They come in, they work hard. Luke really left a good print in this program, and we've got kids that want to take that role, and it's awesome to see that everybody wants to do it, and so the dynamic, the spirit are very high, and it's exciting. I mean, I think it can only go up from here.
And you know, one thing that we'll get to when we hear from Nils and Magnus was talking about the depth in this team, and both seem to think that, you know, you have one of the deepest teams, not only in the conference, in the region as well. So obviously the fall focuses a lot on these individual tournaments, but in the spring, what are the expectations for this team on the men's side?
Well, doubles is always a big key, so it's to find the right combination, and it's nice to have so many players where you can try different combos. But our goal is to be strong in all 3 doubles next year or next spring, and just you know, have these players find their spot and challenge each other, and you know, push each other to keep their spots. I mean, you know, spots are not guaranteed anymore. Back in the days, yeah, potentially because of the fact that we had a small squad. Now, 10 players all have about the same level. It could go either way. And I think the players feel the pressure now, which is good, because I can see that they're more focused about the training, and they're really involving themselves a little bit more when it comes down to training the right way. And so they know ultimately every spot is at grabs.
All right. Well, thank you for the time. Good luck this weekend at Center Grove. Let's hear from a few of the men's tennis student athletes. What are your expectations individually for that tournament?
As a second seed, of course, I want to win the tournament. So it's always my trying to win the tournament. But I'll go from match to match, see what happens. Play the first match, win, hopefully. Play another match and improve every match, and we'll see what happens.
And how are the expectations for the team? Because you guys haven't really lost a lot, and you come into an already pretty veteran-laden team. What are your all's expectations, not only for the fall but also for the spring?
I mean, we have a really deep team, great players, 8 players right now. Great team, everyone can hit the ball really well. From 1 to 8, don't know who's playing where, so great team so far. I think goal is for sure to win the conference and go to the nationals, and we'll see what happens there. Maybe top elite 8 hopefully, and then maybe semifinals.
What's the competition been like in practice? I know you just mentioned you have a lot of great talent there, so I know you guys are all kind of jockeying for position. What's the competition been like?
Big competition in practice. A lot of great players, like always trying to push yourself to the limit and go above 100%. There's great practice for each of us because everyone is the same level. It's good so far.
What are your personal expectations coming into this regional in Center Grove High School?
I'm really excited. It's my first regional tournament, so I hope that I can be my best at the tournament. But we have lots of good players. I mean, Nils is the 2nd seeded, then Arklon is 4th seeded, Christoph's 7th seeded, I think. It will be really tough to get to the semifinals or maybe to the final. But I hope I can give my best.
When you joined this team at semester, you kind of added a lot of depth, and as we mentioned earlier, you only really lost Luke Hubert. So the team comes back with a lot of experience. What are your all's expectations and hopes for the spring?
I think with Nils we have a good addition to Luke, and I think Nils is going to play a big part of our team. And our team is very deep, so I think we are the deepest team in the conference and the regionals, so we really should win the regionals and the conference tournament to get to the nationals and maybe make a good step at the nationals.
What's it been like now, kind of coming into your 2nd season with Coach Tabet? What's it been like working with him and practicing with him and kind of learning his style?
I mean, at the beginning it was hard to get the new things, but now I think I can get it and make better decisions on the court, and I'm a better player now.
And I asked Nils this, but how's the competition been in practice? You guys go pretty heated, or is it more laid back?
I mean, it's very nice to have so many good players. So you have every day a good opponent to play, and you're always very excited to train, and it's very competitive.